Welcome Aquarius to your February 2021 creative horoscope. I'm Jane Holland, I'm a novelist and poet, and this horoscope focuses specifically on your creative life and career. So please click like and hit subscribe to my channel below if you'd like to hear more about your stars in the months ahead. Remember, these horoscopes can be applied equally to your sun sign, that's the sign you were born under, and your rising sign or ascendant, that's the sign that was on the horizon at the exact moment of your birth. So Aquarius, this is a wonderful, if slightly hectic month for you, with no fewer than 5 planets in your own sign. That's the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, plus a very exciting new moon. You're a deeply social creature, Aquarius. Everything you do and think is connected to the greater collective of which you are a part. So the questions that you're asking yourself this month probably include: where do you fit in this brave new world? Where does your creative vision sit inside the collective? And how can you get that vision out to others? The urgency of these questions for you, Aquarius, is connected to the fact that your ancient ruler is in your own sign at the moment. Now, your modern ruler is Uranus, but there's still a Saturnine element to your temperament. Saturn is the planet that demands structure and discipline from us, and these things are dear to your heart too, although the structure is largely social, about how society is organised, and the discipline, well, that's mainly about pushing those icky emotions to one side so that you can get the job done. On the 17th of February, your ancient ruler, Saturn, makes a tense and unstable contact to your modern ruler, Uranus. Now, this clash of the titans is about tradition versus innovation. It's about old versus new, old ways of doing things, new ways of doing things, and is only the first of a long series of clashes between these two giants that will continue throughout 2021. Now, this square aspect between Saturn and Uranus could lend structure and stamina to some of your, let's say, wilder creative visions, but there is a downside. It could also disrupt your home and family. You may argue with those you live with and struggle to find acceptable compromises to problems that you're facing. In creative terms, you may have to find new ways of creating, of putting content on show to the world too, because of current restrictions or limitations to the way you display your work. Innovate and experiment rather than get frustrated and bang your head on a wall is probably the best response to Saturn square Uranus. Now, on a brighter note, Venus enters Aquarius on February the 1st, bringing a lively creative note and a little magic into your life. And when the new moon in your own sign at 23 degrees of Aquarius hits on the 11th of February, this lightening of the mood, if you like, will hit its peak, flooding your psyche with cool, futuristic light. Now, this is also the light of creative inspiration. So look forward to being inspired around the middle of the month when Mars makes an opportunistic aspect to dreamy Neptune in your second house of money and personal values. This could mark a time when a money-making opportunity comes, or it could be a time when you suddenly find the energy to redecorate or renovate your home in a beautiful and artistic manner. Your 4th house of home and family, in fact, holds a few challenges for you at the moment, Aquarius. Although it's your ruling planet, unpredictable Uranus is not, really comfortable in that 4th house. It represents the bedrock of who you are, And Uranus is more like a sledgehammer that breaks the bedrock in order to free you up for more opportunities in the future. So you can see there's a kind of ideological clash there between those two ideas. Creatively, you may be breaking down barriers and reaching deep into the past where you came from, or into the depths of your own psyche, and mining these for creative gems. These investigations and breakthroughs could actually be quite unsettling, but they'll also provide inspiration for your creative life for years to come. Now, fiery Mars is also in that 4th house of home and family, and you may feel unsettled by his presence there this month. Mars can be a bit of a bull in a china shop, literally, in the earthy sign of Taurus, but he does tend to get the job done. He does tend to, pull his finger out and make sure things happen. Now, on the 24th, Mars makes a brilliant and harmonious aspect to powerful Pluto in your dreamy 12th house of secrets and visions. This could also translate into life-changing renovations at home, but it could also be a time when your dreams are made manifest, your creative impulses made reality. So if you want to use this energy in a creative way, go for it. The stamina and structure is there for you. Now, Mercury is retrograde at the moment. We all know what that means. Mercury retrograde means lost emails, meetings that failed to take place, cancelled appointments, confusions over dates. All these are perfectly natural. Now, your ruler, Uranus, is sometimes referred to as the higher octave of Mercury. It's a kind of tuning fork for messages from the beyond, from the universe. And when anything interferes with that reception, Aquarius, your brain can feel a little bit scrambled. So you'll be grateful on the 21st of February when Mercury turns direct and your creative wires are less likely to get crossed. Now, the full moon at 8 degrees of Virgo on the 27th of February falls in your 8th house. Your 8th house is the house of other people's resources, other people's money, taxes, sex, natural endings. And this could highlight a relationship with a business associate or other professional in your field, perhaps bringing a collaborative project to a close, or providing a lucrative payment for work that you've done in the past. Now, with a harmonious contact between this new moon and your ruler, Uranus, there could even be a flash of creative brilliance about the end of the month. So go for it. Have a wonderful and very creative month, Aquarius. Remember, if you'd like to hear more about your creative stars for the months ahead, please like this video and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you next time.